You're about to be given a tool for becoming the better person God has designed you to be. Sit tight as we navigate the realms of wisdom.
On the Voice from ACG Foundation today, we shall be discussing a very intriguing topic titled Value Misplacement. With every passing day in life, the disparity between people increases. We say some are rich, some are highly placed, some are always succeeding, and all the positive things you can think of. Yet we have a higher number of people making up the population of the other extreme of poverty, failure, regrets, and neglect. What's responsible for these disparities? Brian Tracy, a top management consultant, wrote in his book, Goals, that the major differences between the successful and unsuccessful is that the successful people are always working on tasks of high value, while the unsuccessful people are always killing time on tasks of low value. Apostle Paul also wrote that all things are good, but not all things are expedient. A large percentage of the world's population is busy doing what I refer to as a case of busy doing nothing. Your ability to distinguish between important and unimportant activities in life will definitely be a plus to you if you actually learn it well. You can't keep doing the same old thing and expect the result to be different. You can check it out. 1 plus 1 will always be 2. Not until you add 1 plus 29 you cannot get 30. Or 15 plus 15 or the likes. 1 plus 1 will always be 2. I will just remind you of what you may have already known. Maybe it will help you change your priorities in life. Time is the most limited resources available to a man, but it takes an intelligent person to accept that fact. Thus, you must learn to recognize all your activities on the scale of necessary and urgent, necessary but not urgent, not necessary but urgent, not necessary and not urgent. Necessary and urgent activities are those activities that a failure to carry them out at the particular point will cost you both your present and future greatly. Most often, their consequences are great and hard to bear. For example, as a student, you are given an assignment to work on and submit the next day, yet you have a friend you haven't visited in a while that you would like to do some catching up with. One of these two activities is necessary and urgent, whereas the other is necessary yet not urgent. Necessary but not urgent activities are activities with some measure of importance but with little and correctable consequences. Now, like a situation of a friend that I talked about, visiting a friend whom you have probably not seen in a while could have some consequences, but is correctable, is bearable. Another thing to consider is the not necessary but urgent activities. Now, these activities have no consequences attached to a failure to do them, yet they are very pressing and attention demanding. Activities such as speaking a call while in the office and even responding to a chat while meeting with someone very important or with a business partner. Also, not necessary and not urgent activities. I think that should be the last. Now, not necessary and not urgent activities. These are activities that have no consequences whatsoever attached to the failure to do them. Neither is it in any way pressing. For example, fighting, telling a lie, sleeping on duty, watching a movie when you have an exams, but to mention a few. The fact is that all activities become necessary or unnecessary depending on the time of occurrence. What I intend to achieve is to help you see the need to invest your time, resource, and energy on ventures that are profiting and productive. I often say to myself that life has no part 2, but one thing I know is that life is full of seasons. Focus your resources on activities and ventures that are necessary and urgent, following it up with those that are necessary but not urgent, and try as much as possible to avoid the activities that are not necessary, irrespective of their urgencies. Once again, it's the Voice from ACG Foundation with Julius Akubo. Thank you for being there with us.
For further inquiries, please contact us on 080-6923-0929 or visit our blog at www.acgfoundation.wordpress.com. gmail.com. You can also follow us on Facebook by liking our page, Action by Grace Foundation. God bless you.
Everything I give to you.